Hobbies. What are hobbies? According to the dictionary, hobbies are activities that are done in one's leisure time for pleasure. With that in mind, do you guys have a hobby? If you do, then great, good job. But is it a good hobby? And if you don't have hobbies, let's see if I can find you one or multiple perhaps. Because in my opinion, hobbies have such an amazing impact on your physical and mental health, which is just important for your improvement journey. For me, I have many hobbies that I love doing. My hobbies are playing the electric guitar, reading, plastic models, gym, drawing, gaming, and content creation. And that's like 7 hobbies, which is without a doubt enough for me to not get bored within a day. But of course, I'm not perfect, and there are just some days where I just don't do them. But when I do, I feel so fucking good, man. Especially the creative types of hobbies, because creative hobbies get my brain to finally be more active than usual, which should go for the same for you guys. Have a creative hobby. Okay, let me explain this. A creative hobby is a hobby that will most likely give you a mental challenge or a mindset full of endless creativity. For an example, puzzles, drawing, playing instruments, etc. Now, if you wanted more examples on what type of creative hobbies are there, just go on Google, type up creative hobbies, and there'll be like a bunch, okay? Another type of hobby I have, which I think you guys should have too, is a physical hobby. Physical hobbies are something that develops your health and gets you in shape. For an example, running, going to the gym, swimming, soccer, etc. So for some of the people who are watching this video who don't have hobbies, let's go try find you one right now. So think about these questions, okay? What are you not good at? What have you been interested in but you didn't do much about it? Because most likely those activities that you weren't interested in but you didn't do much about it, or the activities that you weren't really good at, can very much likely become your new hobby. Since grade 4, I've always wanted to do a band instrument as I thought they were just so cool. But I didn't do much about it until this year. I saved up some money and I finally got my first ever band instrument, and
it's the electric guitar.
So really do think about those 2 questions I gave you. Because of that, I was like, guitar. So I want you guys to do this right now. Question yourself on those 2 questions. Why does that sound so weird? Anyhow, do what I just said, because you might actually find a new hobby, because that's what happened with me, especially with the instrument, which an instrument goes to the section of creative hobby, which it is so fun to be able to play an instrument. Around the start of the video, I mentioned, if you do have a hobby, is it a good hobby? The reason why I bring this up is because some people genuinely believe that watching TikTok or like YouTube is a good hobby. Like, who in their right mind is that stupid? Unless you're like a content creator who's actually like watching videos for their educational purpose, then that's fine. Look, don't get me wrong, we all have those days that we just want to relax, we just sort of watch social media. I get that, it makes sense. But just try to find a hobby that will replace that, because then you'll feel much better later on. So be smart and really think to yourself, is this hobby actually beneficial for my mental health, physical health, or does it actually challenge my brain? Because as I said before, there are 2 types of hobbies, the creative and the physical. I'd say the physical will go for the physical and mental part, and the creative hobby will go for your mental and the challenging your brain part. One more reminder about hobbies is, don't go searching up badass hobbies to look cool. No, why? Now the reason why I say this is because while I was doing my research on hobbies, I found that exact video basically. For me, I thought that was ridiculous, because hobbies are something that we find interesting ourselves, not what others say. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not bad to get hobbies from those people, because they probably would have some really good hobbies that you might find interesting. But just don't do it for the sake to look cool or to fit in like groups. Because as I said, hobbies are what make you, you. Now I know there are a lot of people who will have the same hobbies as you, but that's good, because then you can find other people who fit within your group. Don't force yourself to be someone who you're not. And the same goes for friends and family. Don't feel bad to get hobbies from them. Just don't do it if you don't like it. Because at the end of the day, if you just do those hobbies just to look cool or like fit in the group, then you're not authentic to yourself. And if you're not authentic to yourself, then you're not yourself. So, have you finally thought of an interest or an activity that could possibly be a hobby today? If you have, then go do it right now. Start now and keep building those skills of that hobby, because those skills can also become a career. Alright, now get to work. Peace. I swear to God, if you click out of this video and you're searching how to look